My name is Duane. I'm based in East London in Bethnal Green, and I'm a set designer. For me, PrEP is it's my way of ensuring that I'm protected against contracting HIV, but that is my way of maintaining control over my body. When I first started taking PrEP, I think side effects wise, like maybe for the first day I just had a bit of a weird stomach, you know, when you're kind of taking a new pill for the first time, but that would literally just last for 5-10 minutes, and I've never had any side effects since. Because I freelance, my cash flow is kind of all over the place, so £60 in one go for me is quite a lot of money. But then when I think of how long it lasts and how much it's available for on the NHS or through other sources, I'm like, oh, okay, it's actually really not that expensive. I mean, I would love for it to be cheaper, but for what it is, I'm fine paying that. I've got a couple of friends of color that are on PrEP, that take PrEP, and then a few other regular partners that I see I'm sexually active with, that are also on PrEP, and are also the people that at first gave me the information on PrEP. Even though I did have a lot of information that was sometimes conflicting, coming from a lot of different places, at least there was information, and it wasn't just hearsay. You know, it's like, oh well, you know, there's, you know, the impact trial, there are these studies, you know, there are these results, go speak to these people, go speak to Dean Street, and it's like, okay, I know Dean Street. You know, there were those things in place. I think information for me is always the barrier to anything. I think for me, by the time I got the information that I needed from friends and gone to Dean Street, there wasn't much of a gap between finding out about it and then actually wanting to take PrEP. Nothing really stopped me. Say, you know, my approach to sex and my body in the past years that I've been taking PrEP, I've just felt much more confident. This is also taking into account a lot of other things that have been happening in my life, just having better friends and a better support system, and knowing more people of color like myself that are also taking PrEP. You don't feel like you're an isolated case. It's normalized, you know. If I could send a group text, lol text, or a group WhatsApp message to every queer man of color, you know, you have every right to show your color, you have every right to be desirable, and if people are giving you shit for that or don't see that as valid, then you don't need them in your life. Finding more queer communities of color and finding these spaces where we are the majority, where our experiences are the baseline of normality. It's like, I would say to my 12-year-old self, girl, wear the pumps. Don't be afraid, you know? Wear whatever you want, you know, say, explore your creativity, don't be afraid.